The activist group Anonymous have taken down the Turkish president's website, along with that of the country's ruling party, as Operation #Optiki kicks off in support of the anti-government protests that have entered their fourth day. Go down to ccb.gov.istanbul.gov.dream.gov.trackparty.org.travail at Wiki group #YA Anonymous at Urano News, June 2, 2013. The activists earlier targeted municipal governments in Mersin and Izmir. The operation was kicked off in response to the police crackdown of protests which have taken the country by storm. The JEP's Institute of Technology has also come under digital fire. Enter Bari ili down mersin.gov.tradown.shop.gov.tradown.resmigazit.gov.tr via at Boxer Escape Anonymous at Urano News, June 2, 2013. Following the rumors that the government limited access to the Internet, Anonymous has started tweeting passwords to free access to a VPN virtual private network that connects computers and devices in one network, allowing information to be shared. The activist group also claimed that pro-government hackers are attacking Turkish news websites. Decrying the reaction of Turkish authorities to the ongoing protests, as those of a petty dictator, Anonymous vows to kick off a worldwide action which will bring the Turkish government to its knees. With #Optiki, the activist collective plans to attack every internet and communications asset of the Turkish government.
Greetings, Government of Turkey. We are Anonymous. We have watched for days with horror as our brothers and sisters in Turkey who are peacefully rising up against their tyrannical government have been brutalized, beaten, run over with riot vehicles, shot with water cannons and gassed in the streets. From the epicenter of the revolution in Taksim Square to every city in Turkey, the people have risen. Hundreds of thousands have taken and held the streets for days. Despite the relentless assault of the police, thousands have been arrested. Where differ you exactly from Mahuda? Turkey is supposed to be a so-called modern democracy, but the Turkish government behaves like the petty dictators in China or Iran. Anonymous is outraged by this behavior, and we will unite across the globe and bring the Turkish government to its knees. We will attack every internet and communications asset of the Turkish government. You have censored social media and other communications of your people in order to suppress the knowledge of your crimes against them. Now Anonymous will shut you down, and your own people will remove you from power. We have seen in the past your totalitarianism, the same as with Mubarak. You know what happened to him. Don't do this to your own people. Be wise and step down and let the people decide their fate. To the people of Turkey, no matter how dark it may seem, no matter how alone and abandoned you may feel, know that the world is watching. Know that Anonymous is working tirelessly around the clock to bring you every assistance. Know that Anonymous stands with you in this fight. Don't be ruled by them, but rule over them. Think for yourself. Question authority. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Government of Turkey, it is too late to expect us.
You have censored social media and other communications of your people in order to suppress the knowledge of your crimes against them, the collective alleges. Now Anonymous will shut you down and your own people will warn you from power. All the rumors that the Turkish authorities have been blocking Twitter, Facebook, and other social media outlets throughout the country since Saturday remain unconfirmed. Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan made no effort to hide his disaffection for the communication medium. Turkey's PM Recep Tayyip Erdogan has lashed out at the role of social media in helping organize and coordinate rallies after the wave of large-scale protests that gripped the country. There is now a menace which is called Twitter, Erdogan said in an interview for Haberturk Sunday evening. The best examples of lies can be found there. To me, social media is the worst menace to society. Turkey has been gripped with mass demonstrations for the past 3 days. The ongoing rally started with protests on Friday against the refurbishment of Istanbul's Taksim Square, where the authorities plan to build a shopping center in place of a park. However, the protests unfolded into anti-government demonstrations with thousands gathering all over the country. Riot police used excessive force, officials admitted, to disperse the crowds with tear gas and water cannon. There have been about 1,700 people reportedly arrested. Meanwhile, Turkish Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan on Sunday stressed he will not seek permission from marauders to implement his building plans. He is also reported to have called the social network Twitter a troublemaker, according to local media, blaming it for misinforming people.